doing?
The first Loose Lips on the same channel, but this is a different segment. It ain't a vlog. If you're an auntie or an uncle watching, let me just tell you now, you might want to turn it off. Don't even stay tuned in. And let me also state that this is not a podcast. This is just a segment that I'm going to use on my channel just to kick it with friends and family. Just catch a little laugh and catch a little vibe. So I think I came up with something called Loose Lips and Libations. If I didn't, let me know. I'll change it. I'll come up with something else. So today I have here with me 2 of the Stoveteers out of the 3. Mrs.
Brittany.
Plug in.
On Shanae Love. Both on Instagram.
Ashley Stover. My Instagram is kind of dry, but it's Miss MS_A Stover.
The 3rd Stoveteer is going to be our question reader and question puller for tonight. So the libation of the moment, or the libation of the segment, is a gin cocktail. One of my favorites, the Aviation. I'm going to put the ingredients here, so try it.
The girls who get it, get it.
Which is very strong, by the way.
I hand poured it. I did
That's
not.
why everybody.
I did not follow a recipe. I hand poured it, so it is very strong because I'm more of a shooter. I do cocktails for aesthetics, but when I drink, I'm a shooter.
And I'm a dirty martini girl, but this is, as you can see, is extremely light because
she lightened
it needed to be watered down. I did.
So the questions that are going to be in the cup are questions about any topic that we made up. I didn't want to do topic specific for the first time because I just wanted to see how this goes and go with the flow. Hopefully they put some good juicy questions in here, enough to keep all 2 of y'all entertained. So let's get to the meat.
Okay. So the first one we have is, if I'm nervous acting into it, that probably wouldn't even
Drink some more, baby.
Like it be on Drink Champs. Let's take a shot. Everybody take a shot.
Okay. Drink Champs is my favorite podcast, y'all. When I tell you I want to be famous just so I can go play quick time with slime.
Who? Yeah, I don't even know.
They
who
have
Slime
people.
is.
They have Chris
She
Brown.
said, I don't even know who Slime is. Oh yeah, they did just have Chris Brown, so you would know that.
Oh, but who is, so Slime's not a person?
No.
No, this is a game.
Not in particular.
Yeah.
With slime.
Is a person
Carry
thing.
on.
Yeah.
Do you think women can handle
The Dry
power?
Podcast. Damn it, Jess.
Oh wow, Jess!
Oh my bad.
Congratulations.
I'm sorry, girl.
I think women can handle power, for one, because I'm not a, and it's gonna sound ignorant, but I'm not a doctor, so I can't get into all of the biological makeup of things. But I think that everybody deals with emotions. Everybody deals with, ups and downs, which is the main reason why I hear that women shouldn't be in power. But I think that women can handle power. I think that women have proven, especially in the last couple of years, that they can handle high positions. They can run their own businesses just like anybody else. So,
Indubitably.
I do believe that women can handle power.
Because I agree. Because that's the first thing that comes to my head when you talk about women handling power.
With the biological makeup?
Yeah.
Oh, like how they say emotional and all that?
Yeah.
Because I know some emotional men.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, how deep you want to go into this question?
Yeah.
Because,
Very much. Yeah, I think women can handle power. I feel like women, in a sense, have more structure. So that will help them, their power align better, to just have that structure and an organization behind leading. So I think women can definitely handle
that
power.
part, I do feel like women have more structure. And like you said, you do know some emotional men. Now, all of them are not emotional, but however, of today's guys, men, whatever, don't know how to handle their emotions, because I feel like men don't do self-work because they don't have to. Because, I say all the time, I feel like, especially, damn, I don't want to take it there, but I got to be honest. I don't feel like black men do their self-work because they are a hot commodity, and they don't have to. They don't have to work for nothing, because there's no other race of men that every race wants. Who out here saying, I want me an Asian. I want me nobody. I mean, no shade, but nobody's saying that. Yeah. Every other race wants a black man. So I feel like they think they know, not they think, because y'all are such a hot commodity. Y'all don't have to do nothing.
Yeah. And I mean, and it goes back to how they was raised too. Like a lot. Well,
but it flipped though. And me and Liz were talking about this earlier. Like, for us, we got to see the difference. So like somebody maybe a little bit younger than Brittany, what it is now is what it is now. They move accordingly to how they're coming in. But us, we got to see the other side.
When we were saying that earlier today, we were talking about like in the in dating, the dating world, we saw men actually courting and loving on women, to now we see like the opposite side where women having to do a lot of the work.
Oh, yeah.
Women having to put themselves out
women
there more.
having to audition.
But that goes back to,
Having
like
to
you
settle
said,
for more.
men being a hot commodity.
Yeah,
now.
that's what
So
she
it goes
was
back
saying.
to
Yeah.
that. So,
Yeah.
like you said, just like they don't have to do self work, they don't have to do that
no
either,
work either.
because women and that's partly what the woman allows to happen.
Yeah.
That's true.
But I don't want to forget the fact that, now let's not forget what our black men got to go through too.
That's what I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
they got to go. They
That's what I was gonna
I know,
say.
like we do. They got to go through a lot in this.
Yeah. So the part of it that you sparked in my head was when you said nowadays it's about what the woman accepts. So for the ratio of guys that are out here now, how far do you go? What do you accept? I mean, everybody has that something.
You asking me personally?
Not you personally. I'm saying.
Oh, I'm about to say.
I'm saying in general. You're going to have to accept something. So where does the line come in? So what I'm saying is what you may have accepted in 98, 2000 might be totally different than what you would take now in 2022.
Well, I don't think that there is a rule book. There is a 50%. You need to do this percent. Don't take nothing past this percent, because you already know people gonna do what they're gonna do regardless. You can have a conversation with one of your friends today, and they crying and telling you how all this stuff happened, and tomorrow they're gonna go do whatever the hell they want to do.
Baby,
So I just think that it's
watch
all
how I give
individualized.
advice.
I do think it changed with our age, though.
relationships.
I think
Oh,
now
yeah.
we're more vigilant to what's happening versus back 99, 2000s, juvenile times. We was
Because we can see it more.
yeah, we was naive. We was
See it like social media type.
yeah,
See it.
definitely social media.
Yeah.
Definitely social media. We're influenced by other people's opinions. If we don't have time to sit down
Social
and
media
actually
will
think
do
about
that
what we really like, we going by what's the norm. So I feel like there's so much that we see now and then. Of course, with age, that's crazy. Because I ain't that old. We ain't that old, but
I'm getting.
but
there.
that do
I'm
make a
that
difference,
old.
though. I think, yeah, that do make a difference. If I had this mindset back then, I'll be lit right now.
Baby,
I'll be lit.
what I be saying is the way what it's been a year and it's been almost a year and 6 months now. The way I got hurt a year and 6 months ago, I wish somebody would have did that to me at 15, because half of the people that had a chance with me would not have had a chance, because the way I came out on the other side of that, in love with myself.
Yeah.
Baby, if you met me after February 2021, then you got my number. I think I only got my number to 2 people.
Oh, wow.
If you met me after February 2021, you probably fine as hell. I'm just saying. Just saying.
But that just comes with maturity.
Yeah.
You know, at 15, you wasn't.
I mean, being
the same.
fine ain't a part of maturity, but
I'm talking about you saying that
If
you
you would've
came
met-
out on the other side of it. Whereas
yeah,
if
but
you were
I
15,
had to go through to get to. So I guess
Okay.
Seriously, it wouldn't have happened to me at 15. It wouldn't have happened to me at 23, because I had to build up my tolerance for it. And then
Right.
the last time was the last time.
Mm-hmm.
That question went a little far.
It did.
Let's go for the next one.
It did. I almost forgot what the original question was.
I did too.
What song best describes your most consistent mood or vibe?
Oh, that's a good
What
question.
song best describes my
Yeah.
most consistent mood or vibe?
Yes.
That's a good question.
That's a good one for
song?
that last question.
I think I already know mine, but I ain't proud of it.
I look
Well,
at you
you need to say your song.
Like, what's your vibe?
Dang, what's my vibe?
Let me make sure it's the one I'm going to choose.
Majority of the time, what's my vibe?
Mine is by Brent Fayez, and it is called Around Me. So basically what he says, but it ain't about money for me. It's about money for him, because he got it like that. I ain't got money like that. So basically what he's saying is, when the money ain't around and the bitches ain't around, who the fuck gonna be around? Me.
And if I had to choose me and you, I choose me. When the money ain't around and the bitches ain't around, who the fuck gon' be around? Me.
So for me, it's like, when nothing else is around, what else is around but me? All I got is me.
That's a good one answer though. That's good.
Well, that was a sweet answer because my
Sweet.
song,
Yeah, mine wasn't on
my
the
song was
spectrum.
not there. I know the lyrics.
How does it go?
Being bad, I'm a bad bitch.
Okay. Is Megan?
Megan Thee Stallion is Megan. What is the name of the song?
It's the remix to Girls in the Hood. Girls in the Hood or something
Is it
like
Girls
that?
in the Hood? Yeah.
Think it's-
Tell me how that's your mood.
You know, I was thinking
I'm gonna
Megan
tell
too.
you.
Danny.
I'm gonna read the first.
That's thunder or another earthquake.
Thunder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking Megan too.
I think
but
the reason why.
Megan gives you that energy.
So
That's why I love her.
She gave me energy in Plan B. I felt that in my spirit.
I
Baby,
feel
when
both
she
of
said, don't put my faith in a nigga, bitch, I'ma die independent. I don't want to die independent. That ain't what I'm saying, but I felt what she said.
So what resonated, and this is bad that I'm choosing this song, but
That is thunder.
oh, this is my vibe most of the time, and I'm gonna say, I'm not a cursor. If anybody knows, I'm not a horrible cursor, but I shoot something out when I get mad.
Who shoots something out when I get
So you want me
mad?
to say the first couple lyrics that just
Say what you
resonated?
say.
Well, yeah. the
All
ones
All right,
that-
so bad, I'm a bad bitch. I'm sick of tell me how to live.
Oh, I do know that
Whack
song.
hoes
That
hating
is
on the
Girls in
pictures
the
on the
Hood.
gram. Bitch, you better hope I don't see your man. Oh, bitch, you better hope I never run across your man. In the mall balling, trying to have a ball with him. Man part, I feel like majority of my life, I'm the oldest, and I feel like majority of my life, I have been, I don't know if I've been living my truth 100%. Like, I'm always
I
trying
don't
to be
think nobody lives
pleasing
their
to
whole
other
truth.
people.
Right.
Like, and I'm so worried about what this person gonna think, what this person gonna say, scared to have conversation. Period.
Yeah.
And I'm still, even on social media, I still don't post what I want to post because sometimes I think like, well, what's somebody gonna think of this?
Yeah.
So what helps me live in my truth daily is literally that song just reminds me not trying to. That song just reminds me not to like
Really?
like. Fuck
No,
me
but
good.
that's
I'm a
all
bad
her
bitch.
music.
Like,
I just figured that
That's all
y'all
her
would like
music.
that because more so because of what y'all do for work and the sorority thing. I didn't
Well,
think that it wasn't that y'all.
partially.
I didn't think it was y'all.
We
I wouldn't
love-
say that you wouldn't live your truth. I would just say
no,
that
I say
Especially
not
this
living
one.
my truth is strong because
Yeah.
I'm an
Yeah,
honest
that's
person.
strong.
I'm an
Yeah.
honest person. So not that, but what I mean by that statement is I was very concerned. I'm concerned often with
Conservative,
like.
maybe.
No, I'm not
I think
conservative,
it's
but
kind of like the role model. Like
yeah, and I'm
looking at
concerned
yourself
about what
as-
somebody
Okay.
gonna say,
That's
what
a
they
good
gonna
one.
do. I'm always this, and I'm a good person at heart, period. But sometimes it feels good just to relax and let
Yeah.
loose and just
Yeah,
like.
man.
That's why I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
So that when I first heard that line, like it was just a vibe for me. I'm like, you
so
know,
when
that
you
kind
say
of
living
stuck
your
with me.
truth, people gonna be like, oh my gosh, Ashley's gay.
Yeah, not living my truth.
Wait,
I
what?
live
Where
my
did you
truth.
get from?
No,
Because
I'm
the people say
saying
not living
live
their
your
truth, it's like
is like-
something big, and it's
Yeah.
not that deep.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Oh.
So
I'm
that's all
a real
saying.
person. I'm honest 100% of the time, but I'm just saying in that part, I like.
Yeah, I think everybody question themselves like you are gonna think about something before you post it on social media.
Yeah, but I would literally post something
Everybody
and
do.
go back and delete it.
Oh, I do that all the time.
I did that.
I've deleted.
I don't care who says. Sometimes I just delete it because I'm like,
I
maybe
did
I'll
too
just take
much.
that off. I did too much.
I've been in that place. I do that sometimes
I do
too.
that
But
too.
again,
But
it could
post and
be.
delete?
It could not even be you. It could just be like Chantel said, your career, your organization, and stuff like that. Like unknown factors that really are making a difference in what
Yeah.
you post. That's why I made it close friends.
I did not make close friends. I did not make a close friends.
And you know what?
Probably did that.
Instagram needs to do two different categories of close friends because one of them need to be
Well, you
real
can't.
close friends who can see this work, who can see this stuff, and the other category needs to be you ain't my coworker, you cool, so I'll let you see it.
I don't have coworkers on my.
And I feel like they need to put
That's
restrictions.
that's the
on
only
close
reason my
friends.
page is private.
They need to put
coworkers.
restrictions on close friends.
And people, I don't even care if you're a coworker. If you work in the same building as me, I don't want you on my stuff.
Okay, ladies, you about to turn it up here.
Ooh.
It's the
Oh boy.
All right. Which zodiac sign was your best sex with?
Okay, hold up. So I'm the only single one at the table. So for y'all, if y'all don't say y'all man zodiac sign, it's gonna be trouble.
y'all.
Trouble. So y'all better say your man sign, or y'all want to skip it.
Mine's gonna be
Why would you
Taurus.
put us out like that?
I mean, I didn't.
Maybe they got the same sign, or maybe their man was the best.
Maybe, child.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't be knowing people's zodiac.
I thought she was gonna say I don't know what he was. Right?
What's their birthday, baby? I'll tell you.
Yeah, we can say you.
No,
She said no. Oh yeah,
Ain't not-
birthday is real specific. You better not answer that.
I'm not, but I mean,
Well, she can say no, because the dates
June.
changed.
Oh, no, I'm June. May. A Gemini.
Early May or late
A
May?
Gemini. It's a Gemini.
Okay.
And it's my current band.
Oh, good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
That is a whack question for us.
I know. I'm gonna say Taurus all day, and that's it. Period.
That's your current.
Mhm.
Good answer.
Child.
I'm gonna say a Scorpio.
That's a selfish question.
A Scorpio for you?
Chantel is your.
Oh,
You know who Scorpio is?
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He was the only Scorpio.
Wow.
For who, me or you?
For you. How you talking about for me?
On the water. They getting mannish.
They got a part for a Taurus.
I don't remember it. But
Is
yeah,
it Taurus or Taurus?
I say Taurus.
Chantel, did you answer the question?
Yeah, I get from
trying not.
That she's a Gemini.
Do they have a Taurus part?
He went through all of them.
For the front.
I gotta figure out the lyrics for it.
I know that part.
But some of the Taurus are guaranteed.
But you know why? I can elaborate on that.
Can you just put less on the camera? Because she want to be on the camera so
aside
bad.
from it being like, oh, she do. But no,
Real bad.
no, I was
Real
just
bad.
gonna say, like, for those that are current, like, other emotions probably go into it as well, so it stands to be true.
That part,
instead
too.
of it just being, because that's my current man, but no, you're actually in a relationship, you love them,
That's
you have
true,
all these
because-
different emotions, so it makes
Because
it
I'm an
officially
emotional person.
top
So
tier.
Yeah, because
I'm
emotional
not.
sex like is different from physical sex. Like
Right.
you probably, I think you enjoy emotional sex more than you would enjoy physical.
I
sex. Hello. I mean, maybe the first time it's
behind
just
the
physical, but then once it gets emotional, because emotional sex will have you thinking like a 3 is like an 8 or something. I'm serious.
Yeah,
I
hope your exes don't follow
I'm
you.
like,
Damn, I hope I have me some 86.
Hey.
That would be so okay. I
I'm
gotta
singing
get
with a
some
dollar
more.
bill right here.
I think emotional.
So that's your
No, my answer is a Cancer.
Oh.
Who was the Cancer? Let me think.
You're not gonna know. I don't think.
Yeah,
I don't think.
know.
I don't think you ever met that Cancer.
Yeah.
That nigga took my soul. That nigga took my soul. Let me stop.
He know who you talking about?
I doubt it.
Is he one of your two
Chantel, no, all two of us subscribe.
I'm about to say, is he one of
I
your
know all both of my subscribers, baby. No, I don't think so.
He done
I don't know
took
what
the
he doing
soul.
this day. That ain't none of my business. And he better never talk to me again.
You said what
I'm
happened?
waiting to cuss him out.
You were here.
I hope you call me so I can curse you out.
Dang.
Why you gonna put them out?
Because she missed me.
I'm very, very cut and dry.
Cut and dry.
When I'm done, I'm done. We ain't got nothing to talk about.
That's very
Even if
accurate.
it was the level of soul taking.
The connection that y'all had.
Both of y'all sitting right here and know me. Who? I'm not being funny. I'm dead serious. What ex do I talk to? To now. Even with the last one, like, and we were so close.
it had
We was
to be
like family. What I got to say to you? I'm very, very cut and
I
dry.
don't give a what. You lost your
I'm
chance.
done. I'm done.
It ain't.
I mean,
nothing
yeah, I
cut
get that.
That ain't being
Y'all-
like spiteful
You
or
add that song in there.
mean or bitter. It's just
Even if it's not a bad reason that y'all done.
I done broke up with somebody cordially before, but I still feel like, why I need to be your friend? Why do I need to check on you and see how you doing? Or why do you need to check on me and see how I'm
Right.
I
doing?
don't need to check on each other, but
So what we gonna talk about?
happy birthday.
Oh no, I'm not doing that.
No,
I'm not talking about like
I definitely
reaching
don't.
out on like texting or whatever, but like if it's like a social media post, you're not easy to tap. Oh, happy
Okay, well
birthday.
that's different.
I would say respond if they told me happy birthday, but I don't go out like my.
I don't go out my wood. I said no. I didn't say go out your way. I
Yeah,
said if
I
you
know.
scrolling, you like, oh, that's and it's easy to, Facebook already got it populated for you.
That's
Yeah.
on food Facebook
Happy
right
birthday.
there.
Facebook,
Okay.
definitely.
So this question goes right in line with what we're talking about. What's your views on relationships?
I guess I'll go first.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think relationships are important. So I try, and I think I do a good job of reaching out, connecting with people, if it's via text, phone call, not even social media. I feel like social media, like pings and stuff like that, does not suffice for actually checking in on people that you really care about. So I think that's pertaining to a lot of my friendships and a lot of my close family members. Family, like if we're going that deep as far as like aunts and uncles and stuff like that, I think I do my due diligence a little teensy bit, and I need to do better.
I feel like
I do pick up the phone, call, check on them or whatever and stuff like that, but I'm sure we could do more, being that the generation is now shifting where they're getting older and we're the ones that should be doing more. So when it pertains to family, that would be my piece I need to improve. But friendship, and I think close cousins and like our age group, I think I do decent. And I would hope that I'm perceived in that manner as well. So it just, who knows?
Yeah, I think that any healthy relationship should not be a relationship that holds you back from being 100% you. And if you gotta hold back from not reaching out because they ain't reach out, that may not be considered a healthy one, which is the ones you need to kind of move away from. But to answer the question,
this is a mental note to myself to tie into what you just said. I'm not stopping you. Go ahead.
You can go ahead and say it.
I thought you was about to say something.
I was gonna answer the question.
Answer it.
When it comes to like family and friends, well, when it comes to all my relationships, I'm big on energy. So I'm at a point in my life where I want the energy to be met, and that doesn't mean I do for you, you do for me. I guess not necessarily, but kind of, sorta. Like I just want you to give the same energy that I give you. I'm not about to be calling you every time I think about you, but every time I call you, like, I was just thinking about you, but you never reciprocate the phone call.
Right.
So I'm big on energy at this point. Like if we get to a point and I just feel like that energy's not there, if every time I talk to you it's always negative, I'm gonna holler at you about it. But if it's still the same, then that's probably the relationships I'm gonna try to fall back from, because I'm not in a good space for that. Now when it comes to monogamous relationships, that's a whole different conversation for me.
Oh, baby, we'll get there with these questions. I can guarantee you that. Before you do your next question, Liz.
I said we immediately took it to family and friends, which is good, because I feel like monogamous relationships are definitely way more in depth.
Yeah, and I could do better with family and friends. Well, not family and friends. I'm doing better. I'm being more intentional. And not allowing my life to kind of like, I ain't got time, but I'm reaching out to my friends more. Family, I need to do that, because I gotta remember we got older aunts and uncles.
That's what I'm saying.
And they don't understand the whole, let me reach out to them, let me contact them. They don't have the whole, So I do need to do better with that. Like I'm not good with my aunts and my uncles, as far as the ones that I don't see often. My mama's side.
Yeah.
So what you said that made me think was, maybe you should let it go if the
let it go is so harsh.
Because it automatically made me think, like, I be sitting here wanting people to be more intentional with me, and I make myself hold back from being intentional with them because I feel like I don't get it. But how I'm built is not how that person is built. Yeah. So sometimes I have friends, like, we don't talk all the time, but sometimes when we do reconnect, it's like we didn't skip a beat. Yeah. Right. So while I may want to talk to them more, that could just not be
that's true.
How they are.
That's true. And I say let it go, and
I want more, but they're just not like that.
Well, then you need to have that conversation with them about it. That's a part of relationship too. Is like
this brings three different thoughts to mind.
No, a relationship requires communication. A lot of work. And that's every relationship.
Yeah, and you have to know who's your like the type of friends that you have. That's true. You have to know their personalities. No, like there are certain friends that I have. There are certain ways I can say one thing that I can't say to the next friend, and that's just because that's just their personality.
So I guess that's probably more so what it is for me then.
Yeah, and I feel like you may feel like, I'm bending over backwards, but if your friendship is built off of that type of personality, either y'all have that adult conversation to shift it, or that's the friendship. That's the foundation of it. That's what it is.
And if you choose to accept that, then that's the relationship that you choose.
Yeah, I think
that's true. That's true.
I feel like with me being at a transitional point of like what my friendships were when I was younger, and it's like I'm stepping into like a different phase. I feel like I'm gonna try to check out my boxes before we get to that point. I'm gonna let it fall where it fall.
I'm a wayside girl now.
Yeah, like I'm gonna let it fall where it fall.
Baby, I'm serious about that wayside.
Yeah, but that's exactly like a podcast that I just started
with romantic relationships. I'm big on that wayside, baby. That thing go right on in there.
Nah, I feel like it's relationships. I mean, just different stuff that I've listened to. Like, although we say monogamous relationships are a lot of work, which they are way more than any, to me, like a lot more work than others, they have a lot of similarities to other relationships too. Like, you're supposed to try to put in a decent amount of effort if it's being reciprocated.
It's similarities, but it's big, it's real different. Real big, real bad.
The older I get, the different phases I go through.
Can I get a refill, please? Question
Can I
reader.
get
Okay, so what we have here is, let's talk. Speaking of relationships and monogamous relationships, what's your opinion on submissiveness?
First of all, everybody got different definitions.
I'm about to say,
A
what
very different definition
like for you?
That's the better. Not that it was a bad question, but that's a better way to word
I
it.
just asked.
Submissive, I don't know. What's that, like a helpmeet? To be a helpmeet for your man?
Helpmate.
A helpmate. Yeah, not helpmeet. Sorry.
Oh Lord, I want you to help me.
I just asked if I was submissive, and he told me no. So.
To be a helpmate.
Yes. What's your definition, or how do you see submissive? What would be being submissive for you?
Well, that would also be dependent upon whoever that might be. But I'm not against it. I'm not against submission. But however, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. If any ex is watching me, some of y'all were great, some of y'all were good. I think I only had one real bad one. But I'm not against it. I just don't feel like, no shade, I just don't feel like I had anything masculine enough to make me want to do that. And I say that because the me before, like I just spoke about, that heartbreak, and I wish somebody would have hurt me like that sooner, wouldn't have accepted a lot of those guys that I talked to, because I think I was attracted to projects. Like, I felt like it was something that I could help fix. And where I am now, I don't want to help fix. I want somebody to teach me something. So if I look at you
okay, Bob, builder.
So now I feel like I can meet somebody that's so masculine to me, like that I'm in such awe, like, huh? You say do it?
Yeah, I think masculinity.
Okay, that's how I want to be, and I don't think I've ever been like that.
Sure.
Now I'm like that during the lust phase, but I think everybody's like that during the lust phase. But when you get into the relationship, I've never been like that.
Yeah, I think what you said, masculinity definitely drives you being submissive, and then Les also said, like, just how invested they are in their, like, relationship with God, because you want them to be able to lead you.
And masculinity got to be just femininity.
Yeah, I think that those two definitely like encourages you to be submissive. So there's nothing wrong with being submissive if you got the right person to be submissive for.
That's true.
And if you know how to do it, because again, I guess people have different expectations of what being submissive is.
Yeah. I mean, to piggyback off of the two, because I agree with that. I think that my complete submissive side will come out in marriage.
I think that holds weight too.
Yeah, my complete submissive side is gonna come out in marriage. But like you said, like, I think that it's important to understand, you and your mate to sit down and understand what it means for each other, because her submissive may not mean my submissive. Right. And I'm not gonna be doing stuff in vain, or that's a waste of time. So it's important to
living in vain. Okay.
Anyway, it's important to talk about it. I'm not against it. Like Chantel said, it takes a masculine man that I can trust to lead me. Yep. And I gotta get to trust you to lead me. And I mean that just pulls out that intimate. To me, submissiveness is like a part of, like, your intimate side, your ladylike side. You just kind of sit back and trust your man to handle, certain things, and like he's trusting you to be submissive and handle certain things. So it's a mixy. It's a lot that goes into it. Yeah, but y'all just gotta figure it out.
Baby, one thing about me, I'm a Leo. Cause I need you to turn this big lion into a little kitty cat. Seriously though, I don't want to be this big scary lion all the time. I want to be a little kitty cat.
I feel like that's just our upbringing too. Like, we weren't like we were not just raised by some soft women,
But not just that. I don't know if it's a Southern thing, or I don't know if it's a New Age thing. But I think a lot of girls was raised. But at the same time, to flip that coin, my mama also taught my brother womanly things. She didn't tell him go out and find your woman to wash her clothes. Stuff some people would consider womanly, like domesticated stuff. She taught him how to wash his clothes.
You don't believe in gender roles?
Older people did. Like some women did not teach their sons like how to wash dishes and wash clothes and cook for themselves.
Yeah.
So while she taught me how to, she didn't teach me how to do masculine things, but she taught me how to be prepared to do it on your own in case you don't get it.
Yeah.
While she taught him how to be prepared to wash your own clothes and cook your own food too.
Yeah.
So
I get that.
Go
I
ahead,
get that.
Auntie.
Okay. My daddy used me as a guinea pig. I did a whole lot of stuff that a lot of men do.
I did too. I think we all did. And I don't remember y'all, when I came around, I was the one that was a tomboy, taking the trash out, cutting the grass, and cleaning up.
Wow. The three of y'all, you was not the tomboy.
Definitely not.
I was the one that was like,
Who was
taking
the tomboy?
I think it was me.
I was the tomboy.
Ashley was the tomboy out of all three of y'all.
I was cutting grass.
Y'all probably can't tell.
I don't remember you cutting no grass, baby.
I don't remember my allergies. No
I ain't never seen this cut grass.
Me either.
Me either. Nor you, Ashley.
You was probably crying someplace.
Right.
I was in the woods, four-wheelers, dirt bikes.
No, we all did that.
We all
did that, baby.
We don't even consider that tomboy. That
Let me
was
ask you this
childhood.
I was just about to say, is that even tomboy?
Was you
What
hanging?
y'all consider tomboy?
Was you hanging in trees with black
Me
knees?
and Ashley was taking the tree.
Yahtzee.
With black
You
knees.
wasn't in no tree.
Yes.
I was.
Put my sister
She want to be included so bad. Let me turn this around.
Put my sister in the tree with me. You didn't play any sports.
Well, I guess that explains why I'm so classy now.
That ain't the only reason to be a tomboy, but I'm just saying. My daddy treated me as his son.
And you know what? I think me and you, well, I would say me and you, but I think me and you are more the tomboys because we hung around the boys. We was with the neighborhood boys.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't get neighborhood boys
Y'all was
like
fast.
we. No,
Girl,
y'all didn't get
yeah.
neighborhood boys like we got.
No, we didn't hang. I didn't hang out with people in the neighborhood.
It wasn't no more boys in the neighborhood when y'all came
No,
out.
I mean it was a few that walked me to the bus stop, but that was it.
Who walked you? Not who by name, but okay.
It was,
I can think of maybe two.
Yeah,
that
it
was
was
in the
three
neighborhood.
boys.
No, but we hung out with the neighborhood boys.
No, we
Like,
didn't.
I used to be racing them niggas in the road, dusting their asses.
I
that
remember
meat
you
right
Racing my daddy.
Yeah, I remember
racing
you
with my daddy.
racing my
oh
daddy.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
So, what's a personal goal before the end of the year? That's a good one.
I want to share mine. I don't want to say my goal.
You don't want to tell? Okay.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm just like that sometimes.
Listen.
Sometimes I don't want to say stuff while it's in my mind or in process.
Oh.
Loose.
Libation. Yeah, these lips done got real.
Real loose. And don't make them too loose because you know what they say about loose lips.
You gotta keep it tight.
No, they say chips.
You gotta keep it tight. You gotta keep it loose.
Loud and wrong.
You gotta keep it tight. This was animated. Animated and wrong.
She said you gotta keep it.
But yeah, what I'm talking about is keep it tight. Don't burn the floor now.
Ma'am, let it go. I said, you know what they say about loose lips?
You gotta keep it tight. And she said, so I have a lot of goals this year, actually.
What is it?
What are they? Really putting my thoughts into action, really. That's about it. Without like spilling it and like going into detail. Just putting my thoughts and things that I want to accomplish into action. Because I feel like I do a lot of shit and like saying I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna
So
do
you
this.
guys just said the same thing that I said.
Yeah.
Essentially, you did.
I want to secure a side hustle. Something that I love to do, something that it does not feel like work. Not necessarily passive, because I'm okay with having to do a little bit of work, but not a lot of work. And some of the financial goals that I have, not about paying nothing off, nothing like that. But yeah, some of the financial goals that's really not interesting.
What is your emotional pet peeve? Can we answer that?
Emotional.
So y'all already knew my emotional pet peeve because you felt it the other day.
Ignoring.
Feeling disregarded.
Alright. Brit, you got one? My emotional pet peeve. I guess being ignored.
That's the same thing.
Bitch, we original.
My biggest pet peeve is that's not pet peeve. If you feel some type of way, tell me you feel some type of way. Let's talk about it. If you feel some type of way about me, tell me. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
That's how I feel. So that's why I say like, don't be like, oh, it's okay, it's cool, whatever, no problem. But you really got a problem.
I have a lot of. I think I can.
That's my biggest pet peeve. I feel like you can talk through anything in life. The producer done trying to jump in the role. Like,
I'm sorry,
pull
y'all.
up a chair.
I'm sorry. I promise.
You want to come over to Death Row Records where your producer ain't dancing in your video?
Alright, I'm quick.
Come over to Death Row
I am
Records.
producer again. I I'm producer again. I promise.
I didn't say that.
All right. So Ashley, go ahead. Finish yours.
Don't jack it now.
What you mean? Dang, you can't hear
jack
my
it
voice.
now.
You talking so much. The producer.
But I think your answer.
video.
I think your answer does. It's a significant answer because I feel like I have been in situations where I would have appreciated somebody just coming to me instead of, I'm finding out in other ways and whatever.
You always gotta come. Like, what's wrong?
Yeah, like tell me if you're upset or you're not feeling something.
Yeah, like that's
like let me know.
Yeah.
And especially if we have conversation and you had opportunity to say X, Y, and Z, you chose not to.
And I don't think people understand how significant talking is. Communication is a scary word, so I just say talking. You could say anything, like whether it's you can be in the car riding in silence and say anything. That's a conversation. I value those type of things versus just riding in silence. You can say anything, or if you having a situation, we can talk.
Yeah.
Don't even use the word communication, like, because it's scary to everybody. And there's so many perspectives of it. But let's just talk. I think you can get through anything. You go become anything.
One of my
That's just
ways.
big to me.
Well, baby, we ain't gotta talk. If you wanna call me, let's pull out this fire playlist
And listen to music
and just ride. Yeah, as long as we like the same kind of music,
Yeah.
we ain't gotta talk. Tell you everything I need to know about a man by the way he listens to his playlist. I know everything I need to know about a man just by the way he skates. I know everything.
Robots.
I gotta know more.
Oh, you're talking about robots?
The movie with T.I.
ATL.
Yeah. Robots and Star Wars.
Charlie.
In one word, what is love to you? What is love to
One
you?
word, love is love.
Love is kind.
Love is patient. Love is kind. Love.
Oh, I got a word now. So what's your one word?
Oh, my thanks. My one word is compromise.
Oh, okay. Compromise. Okay. So sorry.
I feel like love is compromise because this is my first answer off the top of my head, so not a whole lot of thought into it. But I think that we as people are forever evolving, and I think that just because you love me today may not mean you're gonna love me tomorrow or next week. And so I think that it takes compromise to truly show your consistent love for somebody.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Brittany.
My one word would be love is genuine.
That genuine, I like genuine.
And if I have to explain, I feel like just being a genuine person and actually loving who's in front of you and loving yourself, then it will just love will just be reciprocated like all throughout that relationship.
That's true. I like
It will just cultivate a real love.
Okay, Brittany speaking.
Oh my god.
Girl, being your authentic self, and then we can like just make it move from there.
That's true.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that.
Thank you.
Mine is respect.
Okay.
Because I feel I just simply
We got
feel like
compromise, genuine.
and respect. I feel like if you respect me, not even as woman, as a person, everything else fall under that.
Yeah, no.
Because everything you do, if you respect somebody, it'll fall into it.
So what? This is off of Norega's podcast. Respect the loyalty. Isn't the question?
Oh, that's the question at the very end. And if out of both of them, I would pick respect. Because you could be, to me, you could be loyal to something you don't respect. Yeah. You loyal to your 9 to 5. You don't want to be in there, but you're loyal to it.
I feel like
a man is loyal to getting a haircut. You might even respect the man who cutting your hair, but you loyal to that haircut because then he could do his thing.
And the man gonna be loyal to paying the bills, but that don't mean he loyal to your age.
Wait, no, we ain't going that far. But I mean,
no, I get it though. I think respect trumps it for sure.
I do too.
Shanty,
It's just something to do.
You the mediator.
all right. Next question. Next trip with who?
Oh, that was mine.
What do you
Like a
mean?
next vacation?
Yeah. Where would you want to go on your next trip, and who would you want to be along with you?
Just one person?
Whoever, Brittany. It can be girls' trip. It can be vacation.
Okay.
What you feeling?
I'm okay with either one, honestly. Like, I have two options, right? I would love to go to an island with just my man, like somewhere, nice, beautiful water, and just getting spoiled type of thing. But I also would love to go on a nice girls trip to out of the country, not necessarily domestic. So like out of the country somewhere with my girls, having a good ass time, looking good, feeling good. And I guess y'all want to know who, like girls who?
No, you
No,
don't
you
have
don't have
to.
to explain. You
Very
can-
serious response.
I want my next vacation to be with a guy, but I don't have a guy.
Right
I
now.
don't have no line. I don't have nothing.
Right now.
Yeah.
You gonna put that in your podcast?
That I don't have nothing. Shit, I ain't got nothing.
I do want to
Shanty,
go.
I think like right
I want to go
now.
to the Maldives too, Shanty.
That's my dream vacation.
Maldives.
The Maldives. Yeah.
The Maldives.
The Maldives.
Ooh, I'm about
I'm about to
Baby girl, I'm
I got it.
I have not. I've never gone to Jamaica. I want to go to a nice resort in Jamaica, and I just want to go with people who got a vibe. I would like to go with
speak on it.
my significant other and just other people that vibe.
But you don't want to go with
Right.
I said other people.
That's a romance.
I
I would
want
love
other
to go a
people
couple
that
trips,
vibe.
too. No.
I don't want to just go with him. I want to go with other people
Right.
that
It don't even
survive.
have to be couples. It could just be
Yeah,
like good-ass
random people. Other people that survive.
Oh, you The biggest question of the night is, does size matter?
That's the guest question. Somebody sent me home with that question.
Yep.
Name starts
So
with a B.
does size matter?
I mean, I don't want you to be out here with a little chicken nugget. I don't think, you gotta be the biggest in the game. But I think, again, that goes back to our earlier conversation about intimacy being attached to emotion and love. So, don't be a chicken nugget. However, you don't have to be the biggest
She
man
said,
in
"Don't
the
be a
pot.
chicken nugget. Like that's something you choose to you
Right.
do yourself.
You grow up.
You will go from a chicken nugget to a chicken strip. What? You can't self work your way
I
to.
understand that it's not their choice, and unfortunately, I'm sorry if you was blessed with it.
Okay.
However, it ain't my preference.
I feel like it's not the
It's not.
size.
You can't answer because you know.
Producer
can't. I agree with that. I think it depends on the person. When I say that, I'm talking about experience, and I'm talking about the type of sex relationships that they have. For instance, I'm emotional, and I have not had sex with a lot of people. So I've never had sex with somebody who had a small penis. So
Exactly. That's what.
Shanty, you had good content, bitch.
She was-
You ain't answer the question. You said you did.
No, I was elaborating on her
didn't know
saying
the
she gonna have to
question.
block out stuff on my behalf.
Does size matter, Shanty?
Like she said, that go back to how much your emotions can think you feel something you don't
I'm
feel.
sorry, we ain't really hear you.
I want to talk real bad. Y'all, this man.
Guys, it's
I hope you enjoyed.
But thank you guys. If you made it this far, I rock with you. So thank you for
thank you to all my 2 subscribers.
Thanks both of you guys.
Life. Thank you for having us.
See y'all later.
Peace.
Seriously though, if you made it to the end of this one, you are the bomb.com. I had a lot of fun doing this, and while it's something I'm not going to do all the time, it's definitely something I'll do again. Thank you guys.